Here we go, from the top. Before we came, I knew I wanted to do something with theater because I was directing in the US. And I wasn't sure if we would be able to have a chance to do something theatrical as a secondary project.
Let's sing with the king! Let's take leave of him!
For the Tempest, we had auditions last spring. It was a good vote of confidence that we had 50 people show up for the auditions. In our rehearsal space, there's no heat at all. It's basically open air. So we're rehearsing in sweaters and hats and scarves and mittens and all of that. We've spent 8 weeks really rehearsing it over and over and over.
Oh heavens! What foul play had we?
Really trying to get them to connect with the language on a personal level so that they know their characters.
To ask these students in their second language to memorize Shakespeare and to show up and spend all these hours. They're there every night and they're happy about it, and it's fantastic.
When you approach him nice and slow, as if you're not sure it might bite, right? Yeah.
I think one of the things that we can offer, one of the greatest things we do in the US in education is creative thinking.
Imagine that you're sort of casting your voice all around him. The students that are involved in the theater are far and away more confident using English. I hear them across campus saying, "Oh, dark and weary night, oh, wondrous night." So it's a pretty fun side effect that now Shakespeare's in their common usage.
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Before I do the play, I know little about Shakespeare. But after this, I think Shakespeare is really great.
How are you feeling? Good?
Too heavy.
It's a little heavy? Just be careful, you're the king. So.
Right now, I'm a little bit nervous because I have a lot of lines.
So 5 minutes. 5 seconds. Take a breath, breathe, relax.
These students, the show was new for, so they came to it wide-eyed and ready to go.
And these my enemies are all knit up in their distractions.
I've always believed that Shakespeare could be received by anyone. He's one of those authors that anybody can get. And that's why I wanted to do Shakespeare here. I wanted to see just how applicable is the greatest English playwright. It was great to see that these students connected with the play as well as anybody.
The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service.
One of the surprises is the way that people date and fall in love in America is totally different than the way people date and fall in love in China. I think on some level we want to say it's all the same, but it's not. There's some things that are surprising and wonderful.
Sweet Lord, you play me false.
I got to sit back and learn, oh, well, how would you flirt? How would you fall in love? Or how would you be commanding? We've learned a lot just stepping back and listening to them more. We've gotten to know them really well. We don't know them as just students, we know them as people and as friends, so that's been a great opportunity. And I think that sort of cultural exchange is really valuable.